Well, I don't know about you, but I think. Sorry.
Okay, it took a second for it to go.
All right,
All
no
right, we are going.
I don't know about you, but I think we all take a lot of things for granted. I just assume that my heart is going to be strong and beating forever. But my next guest really had a life-changing event happen some 10 months ago. Jimmy Owens is in the studio. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeff, for having me.
Absolutely. So you're a very successful speaker and coach, but tell us what happened 10 months ago.
Well, 10 months ago, I woke up one Sunday morning. I had not been feeling very good, thought I was just sick, watched 2 games of football, decided to get up, and I started seeing stars in front of me, so I grabbed the sink, and within a couple of seconds, I was completely passed out. Cracked my head open on the wall, laid on the floor until my wife pushed the door open and got into the bathroom. I got up that morning, still in denial, and said, honey, I can't walk. I hurt my knee, because I've had both my knees replaced as well, falling in the movie industry.
Sure.
And we went to the doctor. The doctor saw my blood pressure was 60/40, and my heart was at 49 beats per minute. And he said, boy, you need to go to the ER. When I went to the ER, they saw that I had 18% refraction rate of my heart, so it wasn't pumping very much blood or oxygen. They sent me immediately to the hospital, and after 10 days the medication didn't do anything, so that cardiologist decided, hey Jimmy, you need to go see a heart transplant team at UCLA in Los Angeles.
Wow.
And that's what happened. I ended up at UCLA. They ambulanced me there. Within one day I was on what they call ECMO, which takes the blood out, oxygenates it, puts the blood back in, and I had a 50% liver cirrhosis from not getting oxygen. I mean, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I have never smoked, any of that stuff, but I still had 50% liver cirrhosis.
Wow.
My kidneys were at stage 4 kidney failure, and I'm only 63 years old at the time, and my heart was still only pumping at 18%. So they kept me in for a few weeks and said, with the ECMO on, you know what, your liver numbers are getting better, so it's regenerating itself, your kidney numbers are coming up, I think we're just going to look at the heart. And that's what happened. On the transplant team at UCLA got me a new heart.
Wow.
I haven't met the donor yet, but I thank God, and I thank the donor's family, and I really thank the medical staff at UCLA.
Wow.
They were amazing.
Well, you have been very active in the swimming world for a long time, and you have an acronym, SWIM.
I do.
What does SWIM stand for?
So, and this is what helped get me out of the hospital, and this is what I preach to my students and my athletes. SWIM stands for, number one, you have to be serious. No matter what it is that you're doing, whether it's business or athletics, anything in your life, you've got to set your goals. You've got to learn to be committed. You've got to be serious. The W stands for you got to want to win. If you're not winning doesn't mean taking first place, but you have to want to be better than where you are now.
Yes.
You know, instead of staying in the same place forever, you've got to want to get better. So that's winning. The I stands for inspiration. You don't feel like going to work every day. There are days you feel like just sleeping in, and it's cold outside, or you don't want to come, you don't want to go to practice. You know how many times Michael Phelps said he didn't want to swim, but he still did?
Yeah.
Even if he only got a 20 or 30% improvement out of that day, he still got improvement. It was better than zero. And those kind of things, by inspiration, self-inspiring yourself, you also motivate others on your team, whether it be your business, your partners, because they all see you improving. They're going to say, oh, well, look, he's doing it. And gosh, I'm bigger and stronger and better. I need to go to practice more like he does. Yes. Or I need to come to work more like he does. Why is he the first guy there and the last one to leave?
Wow.
And so that's what SWIM stands for. Serious, winning, inspiring, and motivating.
Well, I know when God gave you a second chance, it probably just lit a fire in your heart to make a difference. What kinds of groups do you like to speak to? What kinds of people do you like to coach?
Okay. Yes, it absolutely motivated me to do something different. I've had both my hips replaced, both my knees replaced in the motion picture industry, and I think God slapped me in the face and said, Jimmy, it's time to move on to the next step, because I've been doing the same thing for 30 years, coaching swimming. in teaching swimming lessons. The kind of people I want to talk to because of all that are college students, high school students, and young job entrepreneurs, people that are starting their own business, because those are the kind of people I feel I can coach and show commitment after all the years that I've been coaching.
Yes.
I've already been coaching for over 30 years. Most people that get into this kind of business have never coached anybody else in their life. I coach master swimming, which are adults. I coach age group swimming, which are kids. I've coached high school and college swimming.
Wow.
There's nobody I haven't worked with.
Wow.
Okay, so I know this second chance, if you will,
Yes.
has you on a mission to make a difference in this world. Why don't you look out into that camera on the left and talk to the organization that might want to bring you in to speak?
One of the things I want to tell everyone is when I get up and speak, I want to talk about you need to take action. You need to make a commitment to decide this is what I want to do. And I want to be able to teach them by using the principles of the swim philosophy that you can improve your life. That this is going to help you, your business, and everybody else get better.
Outstanding. And I know you have a website, so how do people get a hold of you?
People can get a hold of me by looking up JimmyOwensSpeaker.com. Very simple. Just my name, speaker.com.
I love it, and I'm so glad that God gave you a second chance.
Jeff, me too, man. I appreciate it.
Yes. And
Thank you.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.